Okay, so I found this Earth-like world with a moon around it with this crazy short orbital period. Like, it's like 30 seconds. And I was kicking myself at the time because I wasn't recording anything, and I didn't have the forethought to mark where I was or anything like that. And then I remembered I have this app called ED Discovery that logs all my activity. Well, actually, Elite Dangerous logs everything for you, but you don't have direct access to it. It's just in the system files. And ED Discovery lets you access that information so you can do other stuff with it. So I went back through my logs through ED Discovery and I found it. So we're gonna go check it out. And I've already been back, so I bookmarked it already. And off we go. Let me raise my landing gear so I can actually boost and hit a hyperspace jump. Shouldn't take too long to get to. I think it's like 200 or so light seconds out. It's like 30 seconds. You know, I really appreciate this little timer they give you. But it doesn't tell you how long it's going to take you to get there. It tells you how long it would take if you were moving at a constant velocity, but you're basically always accelerating or decelerating in Super Cruise. So it doesn't really work for that. But what it does allow you to do is approach a planet or a stellar body without shooting past it and having to perform the loop of shame. So if you stay above 6 seconds, you'll be good. Um, but I wish they would give you a timer that tells you how long, like a logarithmic metric for how long it's going to take you to reach a stellar body. That would be very helpful, especially for longer arrival points where it's going to take you, you know, like Hutton Orbital takes like 45 minutes. And I only know that from experience. And of course you could do the math, but it takes too long. It's not a fun time. But as you see, well, it looks pretty normal, right? You got this huge Earth-like world. It's like twice the size of Earth. You get closer and you're like, hang on a second. The moon's moving kind of fast, isn't it? That's a little weird. And the first time I came here, I actually had a mission to do on that moon. So it was kind of imperative that I land. And as I got close, I figured I'd come at it from behind and sort of catch up with it and get inside its, or become a captured body, essentially. But I noticed pretty quickly that that was not going to work. Yeah, I'm gaining on a little bit here, but I'm also decelerating, and I have to because there are stellar bodies around that I can't move that quickly around because of a little thing called gravity, and so it's going to keep gaining on me, get further away. So what I had to do is basically track its orbital line and just meet it from the other side and throw myself at it and get captured that way. Which is not that easy, but I managed to do it on my first try last time, so let's see if I can do that again. Ooh, I'm gonna miss. Or not. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ah! Woo! That was a little too fast. I was at max velocity there, so it dropped me out of orbital cruise before I had the chance to try and land, but there we go. That's that moon. And like I said, the Earth-like world it's orbiting is huge. It's twice the size of Earth, and I believe it's called New Africa. Is the name? Yeah, New Africa. But yeah, I just thought this was weird and cool. And if you look in the system map and check the data on the world, it doesn't even register. Its orbital period is 0.0. Yeah, 0.0 days. But okay, that's weird. It says it's tidally locked at zero point 0.1 days. 0.1 days rotational period. Which, how does that work? I mean, the whole point of being tidal locked is at the same. You're looking at the same part of the moon the whole time. And how does that work if it's rotating faster than it's orbiting the body? Uh, I mean, I guess if the pole was facing the planet, you'd be looking at the same face the whole time, and it could be tidally locked that way. But that's weird. I mean, it's possible, but not likely, astronomically speaking. Like, it's not something you would expect. Hmm. I don't know. Alright, well, I was gonna land, but it's gonna take too long now. Uh, yeah, let's get out of here. Time to go home. Behold, the Sol System. That's not just any star, that's the sun. And currently headed for Abraham Lincoln Orbital, which is in orbit around the Earth. Well, Earth circa 3306. And the hit just hit 3/4 impulse here. Fun fact. Uh, Most people who've done a little research into tips and tricks about the game will know this, but still kind of interesting is that one way you can avoid the loop of shame is by setting your throttle to 75% on approach, and you'll just never blow past your destination that way. It's the perfect speed for you to disengage right as you get into range. And what I do is when I get within, say, 200 or so light seconds of my target body, I'll just throttle to zero and hit a hotkey for 75% throttle. Or if I have, uh, if Eden is active, I'll just say, Eden, 3/4 impulse, and she'll do it. So I'll have to lift a finger. Eden isn't live right now, just because I figured if I'm talking, I might accidentally say something and boost myself into a station wall or something like that. But this is just good proof that I can find my ship by myself. I don't need an AI. I can also tell Eden to request docking, which is nice. But I'll do it myself. Another fun fact that the game doesn't tell you, you just kind of have to figure it out for yourself, or someone else has to tell you. Hold on a second. That did not go through. Q. Another fun fact is that speeding does not matter in this game unless you hit something. If you hit something while you're speeding, you'll get a fine, or they'll send system authority vessels after you. If you hit something while you're not speeding, nobody cares. Except for you, your shields, and your hull. And possibly the person you ran into. And yes, I auto dock. Or I manual dock. Because I can. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Bye!